Day number 7 of the Diddy trial. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this one is a little wild. To an assistant talking about carrying guns and drugs for Diddy, and an exotic dancer saying how he set up rooms for this man like a damn movie. An agent said he even found the AR-15 with the serial number scratched off, y'all. I got the whole report here, but before we jump into it, make sure you like and share this video. First up was David James, Diddy's old assistant. AUSA asked David, "Did you ever see Diddy hit Cassie?" He said no, but I remember a time where he came home mad as fuck that there was a rumor that he hit Cassie in the club. He said he even went through my browser history, which he never did. And then they said it got more personal, y'all. This man Diddy told David to grab stuff like applesauce, Jello, just for men, and a whole medicine bag filled with ecstasy, Viagra, and Percocets, y'all. Perc 30s. David said he went out to get this stuff and he bought it with his credit card. And then he got reimbursed later by Bad Boy. He said Bonds, which was one of Diddy's security guards, usually paid him back. So then David talks about a time Diddy told him to bring an iPod to the hotel. David said, so he walked in the room. He said he look over, he see Cassie laying in the bed, looking like she ready for some action. He said the shower was running too. So he said he looked the other way, he seen another gentleman, but that guy scurried away. They said David described him as being 5'8", with long hair and a large endowment. They asked David, did he confront anyone? He said, no, I didn't get paid for that. I wasn't there to be in their business or whatever he had personal going on. That's not what I was there for. David said sometimes when he went to go pick up them Perc 30s, he used his name. Then he went on and talked about the drug dealer named One Stop. He talked about him having to take multiple lie detector tests, y'all, after shit went missing. He said like when a bracelet went missing one time and then when a watch went missing. Told that man, you gotta take a lie detector test, bruh. He said, but here's the thing, it wasn't just me though. I didn't just have to take it. He said Capricorn Clark had to take it. He said it was another time another woman had to take it. They didn't say the name, but he described all of them having to take that joint because Diddy was like, one of y'all motherfuckers took my shit and we gonna find out. And I bet they was scared. Whoever took it was like, damn, I'm finna DIE. He started talking about a time Diddy had a standoff with Suge Knight, y'all. He said it happened at Mel's Diner. He said Suge and Diddy was arguing and tensions got high, y'all. He said Cassie was crying. He said it was a time Diddy was in the car and he had 3 guns on his lap. He was ready for some action. So that's when Diddy lawyer comes up for a cross-examination on this man. The report said he started grilling David hard, no Diddy. He goes, you didn't tell us this the first time, right? David said, wait, they told me to stop. They told me don't say anything that will incriminate me. They said Diddy lawyer accused him of being high in that situation with Suge Knight. He asked him, did he recognize Suge Knight? They said David hit back like, I listen to hip hop. He asked him, did he know where the guns came from? David said, no. Then David went on to say he ended up leaving Bad Boy because he felt like his life was at risk. Then the government ended up bringing the next witness, which was Cassie's mother, Regina Ventura. So Cassie's mother ended up saying it was one time Diddy threatened to release a sex tape with Cassie and Kid Cudi. He said, and Diddy demanded that she gave him $20,000. Give me that $20,000 or this shit release, shorty. She said she went to the bank and got a loan and told them this was for her daughter's safety. Now, how I feel about this, why the fuck would Diddy need $20,000? That man was a millionaire. So I don't know, y'all. I feel like he told her, I'm gonna release that junk if you don't pay me $20,000 of what I gave to your daughter. Something like that. So then they said AUSA showed her a binder full of bruises that Cassie received and asked her, was this from Diddy? And she said, yes, that was from that evil man. He described seeing one of Diddy's security there named D-Rock during one of the altercations. And then she also said, one time Diddy took back the Jaguar that he bought Cassie. After that, the defense said, no further questions. The next witness called to the stand, Sheree Hayes, aka The Punisher, a male exotic dancer. He said he was hired in 2012 by Diddy to perform an erotic scene for him and Cassie. He described baby oil, electric candles, and dim lights was in the room. He said while he did his due, he was told not to make eye contact with Diddy at all. He said he performed for them like 8 to 12 times. And he said Diddy would tell him to do everything. He said Diddy would even pop some bands off a stack of money and drop it while they were doing the do, like that shit was a movie. He said at one point Diddy demanded that he penetrate Cassie. He said, and he got paid for it. And he got paid even if they end up canceling the little freak session. This man said he writing a book, a self-help book, and he talks about having ED. And he also said Cassie and Diddy is in that book. He said the whole section that got Cassie and Diddy, he called it In Search of the Freezer Meat, y'all. That's weird as fuck. They said Diddy lawyer tried to paint him as a fame seeker. They asked him, did he have feelings for Cassie? He said, no. They asked, was Cassie comfortable? He was like, well, she said so. Then they asked him, what did you mean by steamy? He said, I felt it was enjoyable from Miss Ventura and from Diddy. Diddy like watching. Then y'all, a special agent came up named Gerard Gannon. He started talking about the raid they did on March 2024 at Diddy home at Star Island. He said they sneakily went over there and they had to break the gate because he feared someone was going to start hiding evidence, so they had to hurry up. He said what he found when he went into that home was an AR-15. He said he even found the magazines for that junk. And he also found sex toys and Astroglide. That man Diddy was gliding. And he said the AR-15 that he found had the serial number scratched off the junk. And that's it from day 7. Day 8 is tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. And also drop y'all thoughts down below. I got y'all with the reports every day. So if you made it to the end, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to tell y'all I appreciate y'all.